Look out for people pleasers.
They're listening to everything you said, and then they scam you.
What if that stranger you met last night is actually a con artist? I'm Georgia Hardstark, host of the true crime podcast, My Favorite Murder. With the help of body language expert Dr. Lillian Glass and expert interrogator Detective Michele Wood, we'll help you recognize the tactics of a true con.
On the podcast, I always tell listeners, beware of strangers, but I love meeting new people. But what about stranger danger? Help me.
Okay, one thing you have to really be wary of is immediate intimacy.
I know it very well. I once had a guy in a bar ask to buy my shoes.
Like the guy I met that told me he likes to paint fingernails and he would paint my fingernails.
Yes, and if somebody wants to be your best friend and mirrors you, you've got a problem because they want you to have an affinity towards them, to relate to them.
Tell me about mirroring.
Mirroring is when they repeat everything you say. So let's try it.
Okay.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Me too.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Really?
Were you born here?
I was.
I can't believe, what hospital were you born in?
Cedars-Sinai.
Me too?
You're
I can't believe,
kidding.
oh, I go to Cedars-Sinai for everything since I was born there.
It's the best.
Okay, so you see what's happening here? I did everything you did.
Yeah.
I changed my hand position.
Your voice went up
My voice
too.
went up. My expression was exactly like yours.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come away from talking to me like you're my best friend, and that's dangerous. So now that we have your trust, now we can start fishing. So I know you like me. You think I like you.
I trust you.
So I'm gonna like ask you, so tell me about your relationship. Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, what does your husband do?
He's a comedian.
My husband is a very poor comedian. Is your husband a
yeah.
rich comedian?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you
So
can
you're
relate.
getting
So
information
now I got,
from
she doesn't
me.
have any money. Bye. I can't scam her.
So I should be aware of people who are asking too many questions of me.
Yes, if they're not giving information but constantly asking questions,
Right.
ask them questions back.
But you also have to watch out when they answer your question with a question. Because it's like, oh my God, Georgia, great question. I love your shoes. Where did you get them?
Exactly, distraction. That's called a distraction technique.
Okay.
Being overeager is a problem. You know, when you go out and you're looking for someone to date, and I get it, people are lonely, they want to meet the right guy.
It's so important to not be desperate, and it's so hard not to be, especially when you're lonely out there, like you said,
Sure.
Michelle. It's very.
Are you saying I'm lonely?
No, I don't know.
I'm like,
Only you would know that.
So a little bit of suspicion is probably a little bit of a good thing.
A great thing. And also watch your drinking.
That,
Watch
yeah,
your drinking.
Oh,
Drinking.
good point.
Oh, I get real fun and loose.
Yeah,
when I'm
you have to be
drinking.
careful.
So, Michelle, as an interrogator, do you actually use some of these tactics in an interrogation room?
I talk to someone and I'm like, okay, what's your favorite drink? I'll get you something to drink. Okay, I like a Coke. I'm like, okay. So I come back and I bring him a Coke and I act like it's my own Coke. I'm like, my partner's gonna get your Coke. So my partner comes in with no Coke and I'm like, where's this Coke? Oh, you can have mine.
Oh, wow.
And that is the way that I'm gaining their trust. In a way, I'm kind of conning them.
Or they know you.
Yes,
think that
and
they
we
know
do
you.
get to know each other, and
Yeah.
it's no different than a first date.
That's an
begin with.
extreme form of
Yeah, and I'm
mirroring,
like, I
that's
don't
really,
drink Coke anyway.
So, checklist. Be aware of
Immediate intimacy, mirroring, fishing, deflection, and don't be desperate.
I feel like a new woman. I love this.
Thanks for joining us, Lillian. Michelle, let's talk tonight's imposters.
We've been talking about getting strangers to trust you, so we obviously have to talk about the awesome scene between badass Lenny and sweet baby Jules in the bar.
Talk about stranger danger. Lenny is stranger danger.
Oh, yeah.
Jules is the perfect target. I mean, she sees this tall, beautiful woman.
Like, if Uma Thurman hits on me, I'm gonna lose my mind, and I'm not a lesbian.
Yeah, I might be for Uma Thurman. Jules, I had faith in her for a moment because she actually caught a little line that Lenny gave her.
I was the runt of the family, only girl, 6 kids. And to claim respect, you're awfully tall for a runt.
You had mentioned people who won't answer questions or answer questions with other questions, and Lenny was doing that, but it was so subtle, right?
Jules would ask her what she did for a living, and she'd come up with like this cute little anecdote.
What do you do? I correct people who are in breach of contract. Why are you here?
Jules thought she was having a conversation, but she
Right.
really wasn't. She was basically being interrogated and just had no idea.
So she also builds up Jules's confidence. Of course, my red flags start flashing. Do red flags flash? I don't know.
You're bright and relatively interesting for a younger person and may well blossom into a full-fledged human if you can avoid tumbling into the abyss of your own self-regard. Now, I pity the duds. You're not a dud.
You're so weird. I like it.
I don't care. Advice,
Please.
whatever's torturing you, whatever secret you've got stuffed down there in your bottom drawer, lay your burden down.
I mean, I use a lot of stuff like that. And I always say that it's something like you slap him in the face and then you give him a hug.
I'm like ready to confess things to you right now that I haven't
That's what I'm
done.
here for.
So we've learned so much about stranger danger. This season of Imposters is getting bananas, and I have a feeling that Lenny's coming to dinner.
I'm a dynamite cook.
Great. See you soon, macaroon.
I'm scared for the kids.
Oh, me too. For Jules.
Yeah, Lenny's a badass.
Cheers to Lenny.